evening, ladies and gentlemen, or I should say afternoon, of week 6. Holy cow, it is week 6.
It is.
Coach's show, Isaac Brown, Jake Fennell. I'm Zach Austin. Got Mr. Sam with us. Introduce yourself again.
Right.
But
My name's Samuel Hicks. I'm number 72, and I play left guard.
so week 6, what's that like? We're already at week 6, dude.
It's crazy to think
Yeah,
senior year is almost over already.
right.
So scary.
It's a little scary. What's senior year been like up to this point?
Uh, it's been probably the easiest year school-wise.
Right.
I think it's been the toughest football-wise, but it's been fun.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's pretty good. We'll just jump back into last week real quick. You know, Hackett, homecoming. What's homecoming like for you?
it's distractions.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate homecoming,
Right.
but I mean, senior year you always have to walk somebody, so that's more distractions. So
Right.
as soon as the distractions are over with, you get to have some fun and play football.
Right.
So that's the sucky part about homecoming.
Right. Definitely so. Um, last week we wound up winning and started off great. Drummer had the first 2 touchdowns. I think second or third plays, I think, of both series, somewhere in there. Then he picks one off, goes like 99 yards, but gets called back for a holding. And we'll touch a little bit on it, folks. That's like the first of 34, I think is what we tallied, somewhere in there, 30 something.
It was 34 for both teams.
Yeah, total. So in that one drive, gave up 7 yards total of offense. 69 of that was penalties. So just what was that drive really like from y'all's perspective?
From us or them? Like, are they on D or are
Let's
we?
see. We were on D. So
Okay.
what's that like? I mean, especially you're over there on the sideline and stuff. I mean, trying to get ready, come back out on offense. What's that like? Try to get your mindset ready.
Stressful
Yeah.
because you don't want them to get the chance to even score.
Right.
So you're more just hoping the defense can stop them. And whenever you make small mistakes like that cost penalty yards,
Right.
it messes everything up. So just scary.
Yeah. When you got a game like that, and especially from y'all's perspective on the line, because several false starts and offsides and all that stuff, we've gone back and looked and try not to harp on the refs a whole lot, but just little things. Does that mess with y'all a little bit?
I'd say it's definitely a momentum killer
Mhm.
because whenever you make a 10-yard drive on the first play,
Yeah.
and then it gets called back several times, you just start to doubt it. It's just stressful.
Right.
So
We'll jump past the penalties now. After kind of all that, no problems really moving the ball whatsoever. Is that what you kind of like to see, or do you like to face a little adversity first in the game? Or,
well, I love to blow them out.
yeah, right.
I like I like seeing big runs break out, and it's easier on everybody whenever we're up 35-0 in the first quarter.
Right.
So I like those tough games, and I think those tough games are good, and it's good for everything. But but you gotta. I love being able to dominate.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah. I like it. It's just something about just kind of blowing somebody out of the water. It's just like we did
Yeah.
our jobs. Um, these guys are pretty good, fun to watch over here, ain't they?
yeah, especially I really like, especially from O line point of view. If we're doing everything right and a long run breaks out,
Mhm.
you feel more accomplished.
Yeah.
It's like if Hunter could hit one up the A gap for
Right.
50 yards,
Yeah.
you feel great. So
Definitely so. Um, what's it like when y'all get to come out and the second string comes in? You see all these different guys run the ball. Your second string guys out there on the O line doing their thing. What's that like?
I get. I mean, I'm selfish. I want to stay in
Oh yeah,
because I
of
want to play
course.
football, but I love watching everybody get their shot.
Yeah.
Um, we have some great people on second team who deserve to be starters, and
Right.
it's just fun to watch because it's basically our starting team out there still.
Right.
I mean, they've got to be just as good as we are, so we can perform at the best whenever somebody goes down.
Exactly. I remember it was maybe in the Cedarville game. Had rotated some guys out. I think y'all still made it in and started rotating the backfield in, or vice versa. Rotated the second string line and still had some of the starters out there in the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, just be able to have those guys that can just plug and play, so to speak, like catch you a break and they come in and just not missing a beat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's jump to Greenland real quick. Pink Out game this week. They're coming to town. What can we expect from them this week?
From what I've watched on film, they're running out of a base 50. I know, I know that their head coach is going to talk to Charleston,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're going to try and figure out stuff that's going to mess with us, and they're gonna throw weird things at us to try and throw us off. And I really and truly, I think it's going to be a big thing for
Right.
film.
Yeah.
So.
Oh goodness. He threw me off there for a minute. Anyways, so they're coming to town, and man, that really threw me off. I'll give a shout out. Or Isaac, cut all this out right here. You can cut all of that out. I'm sure it will.
All of it.
All of it.
Need it.
Kids are entertainment. Not really. They're fun to watch. Anyways, so Greenland comes to town. Then we got West Fork, and then kind of get down to the nitty gritty of the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
What's that looking like for y'all? I mean, we know the two they're kind of on the horizon, but as conference play, I guess, is winding down. What do you see from your perspective?
I see tough games.
Yeah.
I see games that we're gonna have to win if we want the position we want. We want to stay here during the playoffs.
Right.
It's the easiest way to make it to state.
Yeah.
Whenever you have so many fans backing you, it's
Right.
the easiest way to build momentum up. So.
Yeah.
Conference games wise, with it winding down, I want to win it all. I
Yeah.
want to put another plaque on the board.
Yeah.
So.
I like that. That's pretty good. Let's see here. First seed, like you said, all the way home, all the way through the playoffs. Second seed, you got I think two
Two home, two
home,
away. I think.
two away, and then third seed you've got one home, and then you just you hit
You're
the
on
road.
the road.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely like you said, looking for that top spot, and got some pretty good games, upcoming. Like we mentioned earlier, senior year. You said school's not too bad, a little easier.
Get to take some naps.
Take some naps. I was gonna say, how's that different than any other year for you?
Every other year I've had a full schedule,
Yeah.
so you'd be back to back to back classes, and you never get a break. In most of those classes, you can't really do anything in other than school.
Yeah.
So this year's a lot easier. I can watch a lot more film. I can do stuff like that. So.
Right. That's pretty good. Know you're looking at colleges. You committed not long ago. So
Yep.
what's that like for you?
It definitely took a lot of stress off me.
Yeah.
I don't have to make any more film.
Right.
I can just send it to my school, and I know they are supporting me even up from all the way up there.
Right.
So it's pretty nice.
Can you tell people where you committed to?
Northwestern College up in Orange City, Iowa.
Nice. D3, right? Or is
NAIA.
That NAI, right? Who some people be playing against? Do you know?
So their conference, they're in the GPAC conference. They play against teams like Dort and Dakota Wesleyan.
Okay. Yeah.
They just lost Saturday 9-10 in their homecoming at home.
Oh man.
It was a tough game to watch, but
Yeah.
it was a really fun game. So.
Have you got to visit up there yet? Any?
Yeah, I went up there in June.
June.
It was pretty nice. I'm going up there again in January,
Yeah.
so I get to experience the hot and the
And
cold.
the cold. Yeah, I was gonna say because winter it's gonna be pretty chilly up there.
Well, it's like I talked to a lot of their team up there. Nobody's from the South up there.
Oh, really?
Nobody could understand me. It was pretty funny. But I could stay. It was 80 degrees when I went up there. They said that's about the hottest it gets.
Really?
But it was a lot. It was humid. But January is gonna be where I'm scared.
Right.
So we'll see.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. While you're up there, you plan on doing any hunting and stuff? I know you said you like to hunt and all that, so you got to pick some spots out up there.
Yeah. I've already found a few.
Have you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I've
nice.
talked to some people.
There
So
you go. What kind of offense and stuff do they run?
they're a spread. So I already talked to them about it. They're gonna have me at tackle.
Yeah.
So I've got to practice my pass pro some more. But
Right.
they're a spread offense. Now they do pride themselves on being able to run the football.
Yep.
So that's where I think I'll have a big impact.
Right.
So
Well, that'll be good. Jumping back to high school, I know I've asked Coach Curley this before. Can we see you in the backfield at any point?
no,
No.
No.
Well.
he's already told me no.
Well.
We did have a deal because I was losing a bunch of weight in the summer.
Yeah.
If I got down below 300 before the first game, he'd let me run the ball three
Yep.
times. But I've been stuck at 330.
Oh. Well.
I went all the way from almost 365 to 330, and then I plateaued. So.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. That's still pretty good. So we can just stick to seeing you kind of picking guys like HD and them up or pushing them.
Yeah.
That works.
That's fun to do.
Yeah.
I love like the playing here or it was at Ozark.
Yeah.
The being able to just push them into the end zone. That was fun for me.
Awesome. Yeah. I was gonna say we love is like oh there's your Sam. Sam's pushing him in. There's your touchdown. You know, love watching that, man. So that's really all I've got for you, dude. Unless you got anything else throw out there or make some
I've got
faces at
nothing.
these guys behind us.
I've been getting made faces
Have
at.
ya?
So
Well, that's all I got for you, dude. Unless one of these guys gonna hop on or something.
oh yeah, let Colton.
Colton can say a word.
Force Colton to.
Yeah, you gonna say something real quick? Come say something, Colton. Hop on here. We'll sneak you in. Then we'll hop Coach on.
Crowley told me to do
All right, man. For the ones that don't know, who are you?
My name's Colton Taylor. I'm number 70, and I play guard.
Nice. How long you been playing?
I've been playing since 3rd grade.
What's your favorite memory?
My favorite memory is probably back in 2023 when we went up to state. I mean, there's no other feeling like it.
Yeah. So, offense, defense. Which one's your favorite?
Oh, man. I mean, I really like defense, but, I mean, I get the most playing time on offense.
Right. What's your favorite play? Listen, you got a favorite play?
It's probably just the original 22. I mean,
Yeah.
just shoving the ball down their throats.
There you go. I like it. We'll talk to you about last week. Homecoming Hackett. What's that like for you? Because, I mean, you're a senior as well, correct?
Yes,
What's
I am.
that like for you?
It was just kind of it was like an obstacle almost for
Right.
us. I think that's kind of got us down a little bit.
Well, that's okay. It can be a little distraction every once in a while, but y'all kind of prevailed and pushed through.
We did.
Like talking to Sam and some others, you know, had all them penalties and stuff. What's that like for you? Just does that mess with your timing in the game a little, or what?
It definitely messes up the momentum and I mean our physical or mentally state.
Yeah. Quite a bit. Greenland this week, jumping
Yes.
up to this week. What can we look forward from y'all? Ask Sam what we can expect from them. What can we expect from y'all this week?
Running the ball a lot all over them.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I like it.
Yes.
So I asked Sam this. So we're going to see you, about him being in that backfield. Are you going to be in the backfield? I'm going to ask every lineman this.
No, you
No.
you won't.
Oh, man. So, I forgot to ask Sam this. We'll save this question for you for the end. Boys, move up this way. Conference season's winding down. Got playoffs coming up. Into your senior year. Just what's your senior year really been like, Colton?
It's been fast. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like it feels like we just played our first game. Just went by.
Yeah. Um, so far, what's different from your senior year compared to your last couple of years? What's something you've learned over the last couple of years?
It's been a lot less stressful
Yeah.
this year, especially. Um, I've just gotten better over the years, and this year I'm really starting to see a lot of growth in me.
Right. I know you've been brought up a lot in the last couple of coaches show and just talking to the coaches. You're the dude that's kind of right there on that cusp of seeing some starting time. You're rotating in, playing just a smidge here and there. What does that do to you? Does it boost your confidence some?
Yes, it definitely boosts my confidence a lot. It helps me stay focused during practice too.
Yeah. That's good. So this kind of adds a drive in you, really. Then, huh?
Yes.
That's good. Um, so we can kind of see a push of you coming out there on the field more. Then,
I'm trying my best. Yeah.
Hey, there you go. That's all you can do, right?
Yes.
Couple more questions. We'll get you out of here, dude. Um, what day of the week? What's your favorite practice? Film studying, drills, scrimmaging, getting knocked Sam on his butt, or what?
I mean it's probably Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Just go out and go out in the morning when it's cool. Get to practice then, and then we just have a 45 minutes to an hour practice after school.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Last question. We'll get you out of here with this. I forgot to ask Sam this, but we've asked him before. Some advice you'd give to a kid that wants to be a Bearcat someday. They want to be the next Colton Taylor. What's some advice you tell them?
Start working at it now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I like that. How come? Let's go in depth with that. Why start working at it now?
You start early. I mean, you're gonna be above everyone else.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's just gonna be doing their own thing, and while you're working out on the field and in the weight room.
I like that, dude. Um, I didn't get to ask you this, so I lied to you. A couple more questions. What's your routine like on Fridays? What's just walk a your Friday? Walk through us with that.
I mean, I go to school on Fridays, obviously, but I mean, after school, I'll go out, probably go get something to eat, and then go get my stuff from my house, bring it to the field house, load it up in the trailer if it's a away game.
Yeah.
If not, I mean, I'll just keep it in my locker and then just chill at the field house for the rest of the time.
Yeah. You got a favorite food you like to eat before?
Subway.
Subway?
Yes.
What? What do you get, man?
I kind of make my own sandwich.
Hey, there you go.
It's good.
Yeah. And then, what do you just come in? You listen to music, kind of just jam out, or you just
Yeah,
focus?
I bring my headphones and I kind of listen to some music.
Yeah, I like that. That's all I've got for you, dude. Unless you got anything else you want to throw in there, man.
No.
No? Hey, I appreciate it, bud.
Yeah.
How are you?
Oh, I can't complain. Not too bad weather either.
Yeah, I like it. It's supposed to get cooler this weekend too. I
Yeah.
think, so I'm ready for that.
Definitely so. Getting close to hunting season as well.
Yeah, yeah, hunting season. Football playoff season. You know, it's coming around the corner, so you know the weather's fixing to start being good for us.
I was gonna say it's kind of about the best time of the year in my
Yeah,
opinion.
absolutely, absolutely.
Kind of jump into last week, homecoming, and all that. Started off good. Dromer, wherever he went, first two series, like second, third plays, he gets a touchdown. Then he has the INT get 99 yards, but
Yeah.
it comes back and just that was started. I guess you could say dominoes of penalties. I mean, I think that's the most penalties we've all ever seen. Probably you in a game. What in the world's that like then?
Man, I left Friday night just embarrassed, really. You know, I know we had 19 penalties and had a real sick feeling in my stomach all weekend because that's been a real big point of emphasis for us this year. You know, because last year that's kind of what ended our season was just doing some stuff that was kind of uncharacteristic of
Right.
football teams around here. So, you know, we had 19 of them. One was a kickoff out of bounds, so 18. And
Yeah.
then you go back and look on film, and there was probably – I told the kids probably 11 penalties that were warranted, that were legit. But still, 11 penalties is a lot of
That's a lot
penalties.
of
I told them,
penalties.
you know, when we watched film, that you go back to the years we've been successful and won state championships. We'll go 3 games and have a total maybe of 11 penalties. So the frustrating part was there was four personal fouls in that game, and all 4 of those come from seniors, and you don't you expect maybe sometimes a young kid do something stupid, but the seniors have got to be better about keeping their composure and not putting us in bad situations. But yeah, it was, for example, Connor's interception return. You can go back and watch it, and I've watched it 50 times. Got the kid blocked well, and then the kid kind of turns, and it's not a block in the back.
Yeah.
And there were 3 or 4 false start penalties called on us where you can slow it down and put it in slow motion, and you can't see anybody moving. I mean, you really can't, and that was frustrating. And but you got to, keep your cool and move on, and try to, not let that affect how the flow of the game was going. Because, like you said, it was 14-0. We come out on homecoming. I thought, we're not having the homecoming letdown. We score, hold them, and then that I think puts the game away at 21-0, and we don't get into all the other stuff. So one play can change the course of everything, and it sure did. So it's frustrating, embarrassing, because I know we're better than that, and they're coached to do better than that, and we just didn't.
Does that change from a coach's perspective, y'all's play calling, or we're still going to be the aggressive guys we are and go at it?
Yeah, we try to not let it affect everything, but you got to take that into consideration when you're calling plays, that, hey, if we get the ball out on the edge, are these guys going to, if it's close, are they going to throw a holding call? Or, we've fed the fullback a lot the other night just because, after a fumble, and then having 2 halfbacks out, and that was the only 2 guys we really felt comfortable carrying the football, because we've continued to kind of do, we only had the 1 fumble, but it's still frustrating.
Yeah.
And, it makes it, as a play caller, penalties and turnovers, you're going to give it to the guys you trust to carry the football. And luckily our offensive line did a really good job, and Brody and Hunter both carried the football well and ran the ball well. So, sometimes it's not as flashy, just giving it to your fullback 25 times a game, but it was working the other night, and, some of the penalties and the turnover had a lot to do with what we were doing.
Right.
Yep.
I was going to say, it's just, like you said, it's not flashy, but it's just something about watching the guys just straight up the middle, run them over, or just Brody, there's one play, they had him like at the line of scrimmage. He gets out of that and spins, turns, and pushes, and picks up like 12 yards. Plays like that with him and Hunter. Just watching stuff like that, just up the middle, just something about it. It's to me, it's awesome to see him. We're running it down your throat to stop it.
Yeah, Brody did a really good job running the ball. He's starting to really figure it out. And, and I've told Hunter, I kind of called Hunter out in front of the whole team the other day. He runs the ball really hard, and he's our best football player, and he knows that.
Yeah.
But when he gets on defense, he rests, and we're just gonna until he figures that out, and he's gonna stay on the defensive side, and we're gonna let Brody carry the football. So. And it's good that Brody has come along and developed into that guy we thought he could be, and put a little pressure on Hunter that if he wants to carry it, then he's going to play. He's not going to rest on offense and defense. He's going to go out there and be the player we know he can be, and I think that'll get him going.
Yeah, definitely. So, jumping ahead, we got Greenland this week coming to town, pink out game. What can we expect from them, really, Coach?
Yeah, Brock's done a really good job there. Their record don't reflect it.
Right.
And I think he knew when he took the job it was going to take him a year or 2 to get everything going. Right. And there's not a doubt in my mind he'll do good things there. They play hard. You can tell they play harder than they were last year. You can tell they're coached up to do what they need to do, and he's being patient and understanding. Once he gets system in place and everything going, I think Greenland's going to be a good team, and they do a really good job of running the football and got some good players. So yeah, I'm sure they'll come down here just like Hackett and fired up, ready to go, and
Right.
we got to be fired up and ready to go, so we can hopefully go out there and take care of business.
Hopefully so. What can we really expect from y'all this week? More of the same things and just
Yeah,
sound
we're
plucking?
working really hard, for week 8 and for week 9.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not something that we've shied away from looking forward to.
Right.
Some people may agree with that, disagree with that, whatever. But we've been, working on our opponent for the week, but we're also working towards what we know is coming down the road. So. We're just trying to eliminate, what we want to see Friday night is very few penalties, no turnovers, and just people running to the football on defense. And, defensively the night I thought we played really well. They don't score, I don't think, without all the penalties helping them out. And
Right.
some of those were our fault. Some of them I didn't think so much. But, yeah, just I hope you see a team that comes out and corrects some things, And we talked about it last week. We got to get to that point where you're in week 6 now, I think, whatever it is. You got to start playing good football, and we haven't played our best football yet. So we've kind of been a team that in the last few years has started really fast and gotten better, but you want to see you be at your best at the end.
Right.
And I think we hadn't played our best football yet, so I'm still waiting for that to happen.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's kind of reverse kind of deal for us this year, that we're going to play really good late. So that's what I hope we see.
I was gonna say, hopefully, like you said, just kind of, you don't like the slow starts, but if you're gonna hit that, what you think you hit, what you know you can hit. If we're gonna hit it, let's hit it late then.
Yeah, and it's not an excuse. We haven't had. I've never been a part of a team with so many injuries. We've had
Oh, yeah.
several people miss. I mean, at a school like this, your best football players need to be on the field. And we've had several weeks where 2 or 3 of them are on the sidelines.
Right.
And you got to be lucky. You got to stay healthy, and hopefully we're getting healthy at the right time. So maybe that will, incorporate into us playing better football. I hope.
Hopefully so. Let's talk about 3A in general real quick, Coach,
Mhm.
before we get out of here. There's been, I'd say, some pushes as of late. Atkins has really kind of come on the last couple of years. Mayflower, Salem, returned pretty much everybody. What is that? I know we've talked the last couple of years. Is you got your traditional powers in 3A, and then you got these other teams coming along that they may have had some, like Atkins, for instance, many years ago, and then
Yeah.
kind of making a push, last several or couple years, and pushing towards the top of the 3A.
Yeah, you can make an argument that Class 3A is as tough as it's ever been, and you look at all the teams that are being talked about as possible state title contenders. You got teams, Mansfield, Charleston, Salem, Mayflower, Atkins. All these teams are, huge senior classes, like big senior classes,
Right.
and it's kind of a weird deal. You don't see that much. Usually, you see the team that has a big senior. There'll be 1 or 2 schools that have 18, 19 seniors maybe, and those are usually the teams that are going to be right there at the end. Well, now you got a lot of parity in 3A football, and I really believe that there's 9 or 10 teams that could possibly win this thing.
Right.
Just depends on who plays best late. And yeah, Atkins and Salem's a big one this week. They play. You got can't count out a team like Bismarck, another
Right.
really good team, and I think you got 3 in our conference that could do it. It
Yeah.
just depends on how healthy everybody is and how good you start playing here late. So yeah, there's some really, really good teams in 3A this year, and it's all the more importance, to try to win this conference. That's the huge point of emphasis, is try to play at home throughout
Right.
the playoffs. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But 3A, man, it's it's tough this year.
Yeah, definitely so. Just checking that out, and the bracket and all that. It just seems like you said, 9, 10 teams at any given Friday.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at it. You win the conference, you stay home. You don't got to travel. You get
Right.
second, you're probably going to go back to Fordyce. If you
Yeah.
get third, you're probably going to go to Osceola, which we've made that trip. Y'all have
Yep.
made that trip before,
Yep.
and it's not a fun trip. You don't
No.
want to do it, but if you don't play good football, that's where you're going to go. So,
Right.
it's a weird deal. It really is. We kind of started off 0-2. We could be 8-2 at the end of the regular season. We could be 6-4 at the
Right.
end of the regular season. There's some really good football being played right now, and we gotta pick it up on our end and try our best to get to that 8-2.
Yeah, definitely. So, then jumping from football, we'll get you out of here. We spoke about hunting season coming up.
Mhm.
Does that affect football season? Does that affect your hunting any? Or is that just kind of,
Hmm.
all right, hey, hunt, I'm going out and hunt real quick, get away from everything?
No, I don't get to hunt as much as I used to. I get to hunt on opening weekend. That's about it. And I've been lucky, knock on wood. Good Lord's blessed me. I just spent about 30 minutes in the woods, and I've killed 3 really good deer.
There you
So
go.
missed a really good one last year. So I don't know. I don't know if what's going on, but I probably won't see anything this year. But yeah, ready for hunting season. But it's about a 2-day deal for me anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Will the wife go with you?
No, I don't. I like to go by myself.
Yeah, there you go.
Probably getting to the point I'm fixing to have to start taking my daughter. I guess she's
Oh,
always
yeah.
asking to go. I don't know. Makes me nervous. But anyway, guess I could have a little boy running around doing God knows what. So
Right, yeah.
guess I'll be taking her before too long.
Well, that'll be pretty good. She'll probably enjoy
Oh yeah,
that.
she'll enjoy it.
Do you take her to any of the golf matches? I know, what wasn't the Pam Trowbridge?
Yeah,
long
she
distance last
actually
week?
played with my little nephew Cooper this week. And
Yeah.
She was ate up with it, man. She actually did pretty good. I was shocked and got home the next day. She was out in the yard hitting golf balls. So
Hey, there you go.
who knows?
May have a little golfer on your hands then.
We'll see. I don't know.
That's really about all we got for you, Coach. You got anything else you want to throw in there?
No, go Cats, man.
Yeah, go Cats. Hey, y'all come out, pink out. Hey, let's support these guys. Get another good home crowd. This is a good home crowd for homecoming. Let's make another one this
Great
week.
crowd, yes sir.
So y'all come out, support these guys, and hey, we'll see y'all Friday.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.